My cat is like trying to get in the video. I just want to make sure this is showing good. Hello, everybody. So, new moon in Gemini, right? Or is it full moon? It feels new, but it was clearly a full moon in Gemini. And when I pulled a Moonology card, it says the answers you need are coming. Okay, there's Onyx. So, okay, don't knock everything down. Come on. All right. So he had to make his appearance. But the answers you need are coming. This is the full moon in Gemini. And let's go to the book. It says this card is a reminder that it's important to speak your truth, but remember that your words have consequences and impact your listener. Right now, you need to guard against indiscretion. Okay? The answers you need may well come soon. The issue you're facing could be one or few conversations away from being resolved. If you're inquiring about a love situation, a little flirting may be called for. If you're in the middle of an argument, this card comes to you as a reminder of the old, very non-Gemini message. Least said, soonest mended. Okay? But remember, your word is your wand, and you create magic and your own reality every time you express yourself, right? So words matter, okay? The attunement to this moon is have an important conversation, but stay calm. Don't be superficial. And you need to laugh off this situation and just move on, right? Talk, and more talk. So it's a very emotional full moon, okay? So we just got to be careful how we say things to people, how we say things to each other, how we even speak to ourselves. I think is big too. Like let's watch how we speak to ourselves, because sometimes we can say things to our own selves and damage our energy and our vibration. So that's the big message for the full moon in Gemini. Then I went to the energy of this full moon, and the world came out. And I love this card. I love when it comes up because it's about expansion. It's about opening up. It's about looking at the big picture, expanding your vision, understanding that there's more out there to consider, right? Let me read a little bit. It says, in the modern age of technology, this could specifically be referring to creating or expanding to a more global network through the internet or social marketing. Drawing this card also lets you know that you have unlimited resources available to you. And now is the time to think big, as they say. The world is your oyster, so get ready to gobble it up. I like the fact that it shows the full world here, just like our full moon. And this guy, like, if you look at him, he's walking towards the edge of a pier or a plank, not realizing there's more to it. Like, it's in dark, but it's there. That's why I say this feels like new moon energy too, because it's dark. But what he needs to realize is that there's more beyond this plank. There's more beyond this pier, but he just can't see it. So expand your mind and create as you go. You have to create before you see it. You can't. What did Marina say? They say seeing is believing, but I say creating it first is believing. Right? Step into that energy instead. So that's the energy of our full moon. And then I went further into our oracle of 7 energies, and look what came out. Let it go. If you're still holding on to things, right, in this late in this year, you got to let it go. Like, we've had eclipses, we've had all types of messages and energetic frequencies to help us release and let go of things. I'm going to read a little bit. This says forgiveness, healing, resentments, shedding the role of the eternal martyr, letting go of victimhood, cutting the ties that bind you to a destructive story, releasing pain so that you can move into a lesson that it offers, relinquishing the need to be right. Let all that go. Look at this heart. Look how they got the heart in a bow. When forgiveness is love, right? If you don't know that by now, I'm going to let you know. Forgiveness is love. It's the key to liberating your soul. It's the key to liberating your mind of thoughts that filter through and not thinking before you speak. Really think, sitting back and really having an overstanding of whatever's going on in whatever situation you're going through, right? There are times in life when you must forgive, lest you become hostage to your own anger, your own frustrations, your disappointments, and your resentments. Now, it doesn't mean that you condone bad behavior or minimize a hurt that's been done to you, but just forgive. Don't keep telling the story in your mind over and over again about what someone has done to you. That's the hardest thing for all of us to do. I do it all the time. And I have to remind myself, okay, just laugh it off, just forgive. But some things I got to sit in a little bit because it's a lesson there, right? But at the end of this year, this one of the last full moons that we're going to have this year, I think it's important for us to release, to let go. That's what full moons are about: adjustment, acknowledging something, and letting it go. We are not victims. So we can become trapped in our mind and become victims, thinking somebody victimized us when really we're victimizing ourselves. So we just got to let it go. Consider the ancient Hawaiian practice known as Ho'oponopono. It's a simple prayer that means, I'm sorry, forgive me, thank you, I love you. And I do this with my sons a lot. So that's why they're able to forgive each other when they're getting on each other's nerves. So I'll try to share a link to Ho'oponopono in the bottom of this video when I finish. Then all of a sudden, so I went to the psychic tarot and I said, okay, let's get some psychic energy about this full moon. And memories of love came and I said, what is this about? Like, why would memories of love come out? Because we're not talking about relationships right now. But I guess in life, all relationships become partnerships, right? Regardless of what type of relationship it is. And I keep forgetting that we have, Venus, I think, is moving into Capricorn energy right now. So I understand why this card came out. You might find yourself walking down memory lane at this time, right? This nostalgic card can indicate that an old friend or acquaintance from the past may be trying to step back into your life or resurrect loving images from days gone by, right? Or you might have some childhood memories come up. I've been feeling a lot of ancestral energy come up of the people that I love who have gone now, right? So it could be that. And then we have the card number 6, So they said that relates to support, dedication, unity, and a need for balance in the areas of emotions and love. So your heart and your soul and your mind have to balance right now. Okay, so I'm sorry about the banging. They're putting solar panels on the roof, and I live on the top floor, and I'm really happy that they're doing it. So you just have to forgive the noise right now because it's for a good reason. So don't dwell in the past. Let it go, right? Let it go. Don't dwell in the past. Let it go. And bring forth memories that make you feel happy, that make you feel love, not angst. But I had to go further and get some clarifiers for this because I didn't understand it when I pulled it. And the first one that came out was Material Harvest, number 9. And that's the upside down of 6. So I thought that was kind of interesting that would come out. And what it says here is one of the laws of the universe is what you sow, you reap. That's why you got to let go of that energy, because what you sow, you reap. And that's why you got to realize that the world is more expansive, that there's more out there, because what you sow into it, you're going to reap that benefit. But let go of some things so that you can get to it. Okay? It's time for you to reap the harvest that you worked so hard for, and you rightly deserve it. All right? This is about self-mastery. This is about self-sufficiency, independence, security, and the art of enjoying what you strived for. Not being dependent. Letting go of that tie. Cutting that tie and stepping into your own power. Okay? Let's see what else it says. Oh, it says the number 9 also means endings, right? Not that good fortune necessarily stops, but do you honor yourself as you finish up or celebrate the completion of projects, right? So consider loving on yourself, right? Consider maybe going out and getting a bottle of wine, or, treating yourself to something special when you have accomplished the things of letting go of things, and taking advantage of the world that's being offered to you, right? So that was a clarifier of memories of love, which was very interesting. And then triumph came out because I had to clarify that because I'm like, okay, so what does that mean? What? And triumph came out, and that's the chariot card in tarot, right? And the power of our souls are pushing us steadily forward, right? So don't get stuck in the energy. Make your adjustment, acknowledge something, and let it go. Don't get stuck in the energy, because our souls are actually pushing us to where we need to be. We have to tap into our inner guidance and balance it with self-control, hard work, and perseverance. Okay? So I really get why I say the answers that you need are coming for our full moon in Gemini, because things can look one way in the mirror, but Gemini is a twin sign, right? So while things look one way, it's not that. It's really upside down. That's why 6 and 9 came out, because it's really the other way. It's not the seeing what you believe. It's creating what you believe, what you know. Okay? So it reminds you that you don't have to be alone with all life's ups and downs and challenges that face you. You can always tap into your powerful knowledge of others and use other resources that are within you to move forward and not get stuck and stagnant in this old dead energy here. Onyx is in rare form today, y'all. So I had to go pull one of my sister friends' cards, Divine Power Affirmation by Christina Jury. Christina Jury, that's my girl. She's on IG a lot. Check her out. She's always got some good knowledge and resources for us. And this card came out, Intention. I become what I think. Therefore, I am intentionally with my thoughts. She's intentional. You're intentional with your thoughts, okay? So that goes back to material harvest, right? And letting go. Because you become what you think. The world. If you think the end of that pier is there, then the end is there. But if you know that there's more there, because you created more of that pier, right? You created more places to step into. You become what you think. There's a poem that goes along with this, and I'm gonna try to pull it out without making a mess. It says, "It's your thoughts that got you where you are." Right? Watch your thoughts, they become your words. Watch your words, they become your action. Watch your action, they become your habits. Watch your habits, they become your character. Watch your character, for it becomes your destiny. Learning is finding out what you already know. Doing is demonstrating that you know it. Teaching is reminding others that they know it as well as you do. We are all learners, doers, and teachers. So that's a very important message to remember. You think out and create and manifest your reality. You create it. When I pulled my card from my decks, Happy Light Being, Manifestation Abundance cards, it says, I already have the prosperity I seek. You know why you already have the prosperity you seek? Because you're intentional with your thoughts and your actions. And then I pulled a Moon Magic card to wrap it all up. I seek truth and act upon my realizations. Let me put that a little closer. I seek truth and act upon my realizations. So this is a wonderful reading because it empowers us. It gives us our power back. It shows us that the answers that we seek, that we need, that are already coming, are within. And we have the power to control that. We have the power to manifest that. I thank you so much for listening today. This full moon is really digging in deep and showing us who we are. Right? Don't forget who you are. Don't forget that the power that you need exists within. All of us have it. We've all been planted that God spark within us. So tap within, get quiet, meditate, go into your energy and tap and pull that energy forward. Take time to do what makes your soul happy always. Visit my website, www.happylightbeing.com. The deck is there. My deck of wonderful cards are there. And I also have some other healing modalities there as well. So you can check those out. Take time to do what makes yourself happy. I already said that. Be happy, be light, be loved. Namaste, Necilia. I love you.